Guys, they said Ebony's family right now, they are not happy at all. They are not happy because Kabiyesi is no longer allowing them go scot-free as usual. Because Kabiyesi is not happy too. That is because after all the revelations, because they said this 97-year-old man have revealed a whole lot because he has promised himself that he will not take some of these secrets to meet with his ancestors. So he have decided to be speaking out everything that he can remember that these people have done. They said during the time that Iya Tunu was accused wrongly, during the time that they said she sold uh, traditional royal artifacts to the Chinese men that visited the town during that period. They say Ebony have an aunt who is staying in the palace. You know she have a quarter in the palace. I mean Ebony, and her aunt is the one that is staying inside that her quarters in the palace. So during that time that they lied against that woman, they said it was this Ebony's aunt that brought a priestess that connive with that old man to say that what the old man said about Iyatunu is the truth, you know. So, and then nobody cares to investigate whether what they said is the truth or not, due to the how they trusted this man in question. You know that there is a way that you will gain some level of trust from people. No, even when you lie, they will not know, or they will not even care to question your whatever you say. So they said this Ebony's aunt was the one who invited a particular priestess then, not knowing that this all of them, including some uncles from their ruling house, are working towards putting Ebony in that position of Iyatunu. You know, not only that, they said that lady, that her aunt who is living in the palace, they say presently she is the one person that is taking care of Ebony's son, that gives her the opportunity to travel to all these places that she's going to do this her Yeye Lorun Oshun stuff. And they said this man also reviewed a whole lot, which also includes that in as much as Ebony likes to do this cultural thing, that the main reason Ebony, despite her level of exposure and education, that the main reason she fought with everything she have to be in that position of Iyatunu, that is being the spiritual leader, or will I say the female spiritual leader of the Oshun goddess, because they said a lot of advantages comes out from that position. So Ebony is not there because she so cared about their culture and tradition. Because if she is that, if she cares so much about her culture and tradition, she wouldn't want to lie or get to that position in a wrong way. That was what they said the man was explaining, that it was because of what she gains. Because she gained so much respect. If you see the way these people respect those people in that position, and whether she is in town or not, any little thing that will be done regarding that position, they will be reporting to her. She will be the one giving orders. And not only that, the kind of gift that comes out of there, sometimes if she will not be around, people that visit that Oshun shrine, they will be sending gifts to her own people. So this her sister is there to receive it. So people from her family, it is because of what they gain. But some people will see it that, hey, she likes her culture and tradition so much. I believe that someone who likes culture and tradition respect the fact that the gods will not be angry or will be angry with him or her if he or she lies, you know. And with all of that, they were lying and ganging up against Queen Naomi, against Iyatino. The Sekabiesi felt so bad, knowing that this woman, that Iyatino, have been serving his people for a very long time without any form of bad record. And when they lied against her, they said the woman was swearing with everything she got. And yet, Kabiesi said he felt so bad that he couldn't even trust the woman or put up an investigation to check if what they are saying against the woman is true or not. And that is because nobody have expected that this old man will come out to lie against Iyatino, knowing fully well that the gods may not make his end to be that good, you know. So this Ebony's uncle inside the palace have been the major problem so far. And during that time, they said Kabiyesi told Ebony that he is not ready to welcome her and the baby back to the palace already. They said this her aunt was the brain behind the arrangement and everything for her to come back. But Kabiyesi, who doesn't want people to notice what was happening, became part of the event so that there won't be dramas and that kind of stuff, you know. So when they now expose her, saying that she is the one that brought the priestess that lied against Iyatino, Kabiyesi said, enough is enough. So they said the way Kabiyesi ordered her out of the palace in a shameful manner, warning her never to step her foot into that palace again. She should go back to their house. After all, they have a house. Let this be the first and last that they will see her inside the palace, since she is a very bad influence to the palace and to Ebony. To Ebony, Ebony is just so desperate. Yes, so that is if all this information is true. Because one thing I will never forget to tell you is that they are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media. And you shouldn't take them as fact unless you verify them. Always bear that in mind. But if it is true, Ebony is just desperate. And desperate people like her end in a shameful manner. Yes. And as long as her desperation has to do with trying to take people's position, it's no longer Queen Naomi's own alone, but other people's position, just because she wants to be respected and recognized and get the material things that comes from that position. She will end up in a shameful manner, my people. So right now, they said the aunt is no longer in the palace. Kabiyesi have ordered her out of his palace and warned her never to return. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.